Well, good morning, campers. I'm here on another outing, and this time I have a special guest with me. I am actually backpacking near Cascade Creek. You'll remember a couple of videos ago I did a car camp there, and it's a beautiful morning here. Let me show you around camp. Before we get to that, let's take a look at how we got here in the first place. After parking the car, we grabbed our packs and headed up the road. It is a National Forest access road that follows Cascade Creek from the highway and is about a mile to the trailhead. The road gets really rocky and impassable for most vehicles, mine included. After just a few minutes, we quickly come across a wooden bridge which crosses over an aqueduct-like structure that feeds water from Cascade Creek to a nearby reservoir. I am not sure why it is empty at the moment. Right here, where the road splits off to the left and splits around these trees in front of us, this is about where the road starts to become nearly impassable for most vehicles. Stacy and I chat for a while, enjoying the scenery, the sound of the creek, and the outdoors. It is a beautiful day, but I find myself a bit tired from the day's work and look forward to getting to our camp for a relaxing evening.
not far from the trailhead, we find ourselves being overtaken by a couple of Jeeps. So this gave us an opportunity to pull over, as it were, and rest a bit while these Jeeps pass. As you can see, there are several vehicles parked up here, and this marks the end of the actual road. The trailhead starts just beyond that gate that you'll see in the distance, and then it becomes just a trail and no motorized vehicles allowed. We made it. At the end of that meadow, where it kind of curves around to the right, our camp spot is right in there. So we're on the home stretch, a couple hundred yards from here, and we'll be able to relax.
So here's my setup right over here. It's the Outdoor Vitals 1 pound hammock setup with their rain tarp, and I've got it pretty low because the trees are pretty far apart. But let me see if we can dip under here and take a look at the actual hammock itself. The underquilt is just a gear top, 30-degree underquilt, and I slept pretty dang good in it. Over here we have our kitchen area set up. Backpacks hanging in the tree. My daughter Stacy is with me. Gave us a little wave, and we're about to sit down and have some breakfast. A little bit of a different breakfast this morning, but ramen noodles will work for me. Give me carbs. Stacy and I are going to do a hike later, and it'll fill my belly. So that's really all that matters. Anyway, cheers. All right, one thing I didn't mention is that rather than bring our big backpacking packs with us, I just got this little day pack and a little bit of food in there. Basically, all of the 10 essentials um, that you want to bring. And I'll talk about that in a future video. But we're fixing to leave, and we'll bring you along for that as well. All right, campers. I want to talk a little bit about bear safety when you're up in the high country, and there are bears around. So you want to make sure that you have all your food, trash, anything smellable, uh, put in a bear can of some sort. Flip you around here, and this is what I have. It's just a basic bear canister, probably a brand nobody's ever heard of, but it does work. So you want to make sure that you got all your food in there. So I've got food. My trash bag is right there. I'll slap that in there before we go on our day hike. And then what you want to do is you take your bear canister and put it away from camp, especially when you're sleeping, and stash it under a tree or something. Someplace where you know that you're gonna be able to find it again. And yeah, because you don't want to have it right next to you. Because if a bear does find it, You don't want the bear to find you. Okay, bear can is all locked up. So now we're going to pick it up and take it away from where we're camping. So Stacy's there, I'm there, bear can's there. So let's pick it up and go a little bit a ways from camp. I don't know, 50 feet at least. And we'll put them down and leave them there while we're gone. So there they are, out of the way. Camp is behind us. You can barely see it. And we'll do our hike, enjoy that, and come back and retrieve our stuff. And also, when you're hiking through the high country, you may have to do a water crossing, which I don't know if this is a named creek or if it's simply just snowmelt runoff, but it's not that big and it's easy to cross. So here we are. Now check out this view. Walk down this embankment here. Lots of roots and stuff in the trail. And then hopefully the microphone picks up the water flowing. But yeah, here's another stream crossing the trail. Another source of water. Nice scenery. I love the sound. And it's probably flowing down into the Cascade Creek down below. But yeah. So of course you got to be careful when you cross these things so you don't fall as I fall. No. I've fallen there before. And then go back up the other side. Oh, this is so much fun.
Now, in the state of Colorado, most hiking and biking trails are allowed to have horses on them too. So it is not uncommon to see traces of where horses have been on the trails. This is where Stacy and I recrossed Cascade Creek to get back to our camp. The water was only about ankle deep, so we took our shoes and socks off and proceeded to cross. The water was really, really cold. The rocks were sharp, and it was quite a few steps to get across. Needless to say, our feet hurt a little bit after we made it to the other side, but all in all, good experience.